Hey folks, it's the video you've been waiting for. Well, I've been waiting for it. But anyway, in this video, we're going to hopefully get the sloppy Speedster to take a test drive. Hopefully around the block, but we'll see. You might have noticed that this video is a little bit late, and the reason for that is simple: I'm stupid. Let me be more specific. In the last video, you know that we got the motor to run for about 10 seconds. That was pretty cool, but I got really excited and I thought, throw the transmission in, put the radiator on, put the steering column back on, and fix the brakes, and we can take it for a ride. Yeah, it does need all those parts, but in my excitement, I forgot that most of those parts hadn't been touched yet. We rebuilt the transmission, but the clutch housing, all the pedals, the brake tower, or the shift tower hadn't been rebuilt. The steering column and steering box needed to be gone through, and a whole million other things. I mean, all of these parts here on the table is just a portion of what I needed to get done. So I've been spending the last 3 weeks taking things apart, wire wheeling them, cleaning them up, painting them, just getting things ready. I mean, at one point I had so many parts that I had cleaned up and painted and hung from the rafters to dry that it started to look like a tchotchkes in here.
People can get a cheeseburger anywhere, okay? They come to tchotchkes for the atmosphere and the attitude.
But I think we've got everything we need now, so let's stop talking and get all these parts on the car so we can take it for a ride. So somehow during the build, I accidentally changed out either the tail housing of the transmission or the clamps that go around the universal, but the bolt pattern on this one that was on the transmission doesn't match to the universal housing, so I can't put it back on, so I got to switch it out to this one, which does line up. Hey folks, I'm Joe's video editor, Joe, and I popped in to let you know that the GoPro froze up on me and we lost a bunch of footage, about 2 hours worth actually, and unfortunately it wasn't a bunch of mundane wrenching that was probably going to be edited out later. It was actually a pretty productive 2 hours. So unfortunately, all that footage is gone. There's nothing I can do about it, and you're going to see a big difference between what you just watched and where it's at now. But, you know, hopefully you'll enjoy it anyways, and hey, at least check out these new wheels. All right, guys, I don't know what happened. The GoPro froze up, so I don't know if I lost any footage or anything, but, you know, basically it's getting dark. I don't think we're going to make the ride today, but I'm still going to keep putting it together. I just got a lot of stuff still to do, so it'll probably be tomorrow before we take it for a ride. Okay, dinner break. So I picked up one of these bicycle fuel tanks. I found this at one of those Amazon return center places. So this should be good enough to get us down the road. We don't need that much gas. I'm gonna mount it right here. I got a little bracket on the bottom. I'm gonna mount it right here to the radiator. All right, folks, sorry about the weird angle. I moved the GoPro out of the sun so that maybe it won't overheat. But I put the brakes on, and they're horrible. We basically have one brake, and it's crunchy at best. So I don't think we're going to go too far on that. But I've got the fuel in the fuel tank. The carburetor did start spewing immediately, so I guess the float's not happy, but we'll see if that works itself out. I've got water in the radiator, and we're ready to see if this thing will run on its own carburetor. So if that happens, then we'll throw on some kind of a floor and a seat, and we'll see if we can at least go around the driveway. Fingers crossed. A little bit of gas. More gas. Oh, it's spewing all over the place. Well, it's probably in the footage that got deleted, but I put that muffler on because it was the original one, and when I had put trans fluid in the engine trying to free it up, it got down into that muffler, so I expected it was going to smoke, but there's a trail of stuff that's blown out the back over here. I hope that's all trans fluid. I might need to take that exhaust pipe off. Yeah, there's all kinds of bees nests and all kinds of stuff coming out of that muffler. I might need to just take that off. Okay, folks, the GoPro's messing up again. Let's see if we can get a video of this driving. Okay folks, so we still got a bunch of problems. Basically the brakes are completely gone now. There's basically nothing. So going out on the road is out of the question. This thing rolls really well, and I'm not sure I could Fred Flintstone it to a stop if I needed to. So we're gonna take it around the yard a little bit. I did disconnect the rod that goes from the steering column to the throttle, because with the steering column not supported by the firewall, because it's not there, anytime I go to turn, it flexes the steering column and it pushes on the throttle and it causes all kinds of problems. So we're gonna go just with the pedal, and I'll turn the camera around so you can see out in the yard, and I'll just take it around the yard and come back, and that'll have to count as its first ride, okay? All right, well, there we go. We got her to go down the driveway at least. Why don't we start it up one more time? I'll put a little more gas in it, and we'll see if we can go a little bit further. Success. All right folks, well, we didn't get to take it around the block like I hoped, but we did go around the yard, so I'm pretty happy about that. Definitely we got to do something about the brakes. We got to get the firewall on this thing so it supports this steering column, and then it'll be a lot safer to drive. So I've got a lot of stuff still to do, you know, the brakes. I've got a bunch of little things I've got to take care of up front. The new packing in the water pump seems to be leaking, so I might have to redo that. But all in all, I'm pretty happy that we've gotten this far. We started this, I think it was September or October. It's the second week of March, and we already took it for a little ride. So I'm pretty happy about that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can see the next one. And hopefully we'll be able to take it for a longer ride in the next video. So see you guys soon.